you stay after late? What are your focuses? I guess it kind of changes every day, but
Yeah, I work on my pass rush stuff and then my run stuff and then catch a few balls on the jug machine, and that's about it.
I guess take us back to when the coaches kind of pitched the idea of you getting to play a little fullback. What was your reaction, and kind of lead us through that process to now?
I guess my reaction wasn't too crazy. I actually played I don't know if y'all remember. I played some fullback back in 2018, in like goal line scenarios, stuff like that. So it was always kind of something that I kind of did when I was on the team. And then obviously this year it's heavier and there's a bigger package for it. So I just kind of took it like, okay, yeah, add as much value to myself as I can and help the team in the best way I can. So it was kind of in spring when we started, and then now here we are in the season.
And they kind of threw you in with a couple of other candidates, and then you guys just kind of pitched went after it. And,
something like that.
Okay. And what do you like about that side of the ball?
I like that, man. I get to get out and run a little bit. That's the biggest thing. On D-line, you're a little compressed. You can't really open up as much. So on some of the plays we're running, I get to open up stride, and you feel a lot better. You know.
What's been the critique from Isaiah on your offensive playmaking abilities?
I don't know if he has any critiques, man. Yeah, he has no critiques, just a lot of encouraging stuff.
Have there been conversations with your dad obviously knows a thing or two about the position.
Yeah.
What was his reaction when you told him you were going to that side of the ball and just?
He was juiced for it. He was juiced for it, and then he's kind of coaching me through the TV, and then after the games telling me what I got to do. And so my mom's always laughing when she's like, he can't hear you through the TV, but he's always giving me some good coaching points.
What are a couple that stick out that maybe he's pitched you on the phone or whatever?
Driving your feet is a big one. They always tell me to drive my feet, but I'm kind of used to just like doing a big pop and then kind of just stopping. So driving my feet is a huge one.
How did it feel when that play call came in and you think, okay, this could happen?
Yeah, the play call, we ran the same play, I think, twice. And so the first one I got covered up a little bit, and I knew Jack would be open. And then on the second one, I saw that they weren't going to cover me. I was like, okay, here we go. So it really hit home when the play started. I was like, okay, we're about to catch a ball.
And the gorilla celebration, is that something that just comes organically, or you've been working on that in practice?
I don't know, man. Planet of the Apes, I love that movie, and I did it in fall camp, and everyone loved it. So then I just kind of like, okay, I'm going to keep it in my back pocket for a good moment. And so I kept it until then.
You did it after scoring a touchdown in fall?
Yeah. I did. Well, it was actually a defensive touchdown. I got an interception and then scored and did the walk and everything. So I'm going to hopefully break it out some more.
It's a good look.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Did you play on that side of the ball in high school? Like, were you a two-way guy?
Yeah, I was a two-way guy. I went to a smaller school, so you had to play both ways, and I played O-line and D-line. So
okay,
yeah.
Looking ahead to Saturday, what kind of challenges does UCLA's offense bring to you guys?
They're fast. When they go tempo, they're probably the fastest tempo team we'll go against this season. So I think that tempo part we've been working on in practice, and so the tempo is definitely a big one.
What's been the biggest thing you guys have learned facing the two tempo teams, Washington State and Cal, the last 2 weeks on the road?
Yeah, I think getting the call in fast and then kind of keeping it simple and just running what we know is going to work best. So I think just finding the ball as fast as we can, knowing when they get a first down, they're going to go tempo. So running to the ball, not kind of waiting for the ball to be spotted or whatever, like run there and then get the call.
Is there detail that you think you guys have been missing, those two matchups, that you guys maybe weren't quite set, or anything else that goes along with that?
Yeah, I think it's a multitude of things, and I think we're kind of ironing it out this week of practice.
Seems like you've seen it all here, between the injuries and the playing early and the rebuild, and now here you are as a conference contender. Like, how would you describe your journey here in Corvallis? Yeah,
it's definitely been a journey of highs and lows, of victories and losses. It's definitely been a journey of adversity. Being a six-year senior, it's not the funnest thing in the world, but I'm right where God has me and where He brought me back for this season. So. I'm just super grateful and thankful to be where I am.
Was the lowest point the early losses, or going through the injuries had to be pretty tough?
The early losses were tough. The injuries was probably some of the hardest thing I've done in my life. Mm-hmm. So being able to go through that and come out on the other side is definitely something I'm thankful to God for, and thankful He brought me through it.
And who did you lean on during that time to get through it?
My wife and my parents. My wife big time. during that time, it was tough. So having her was really a blessing, and you know, it's definitely the hardest part of my life. To be able to go through that with her was also helped us to be stronger together as well.
How long have y'all been married?
We've been married for 2 years now, working on 3.
Just another married guy in the college football locker room.
Yeah, man, we got a few of them in there. We had a lot last year, and we got a few
Yeah.
this year. So hopefully there'll be some more.
I guess when you look at that journey and you look at how far you've come, how gratifying is it now to persevere through those injuries and to be healthy and be contributing?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely it feels great, and then it's also helped me recognize like not every day's a given. You know, I played my whole football career without injuries until pretty much 2021, and then that really showed me like I couldn't work through that. You know, I couldn't go rehab more. It just had to heal, and God kind of showed me like it's not possible without Him. So
Yeah.
that was definitely a big taking away point for me.
You feel like you're playing your best ball right now? Like, how would you evaluate your play this season?
Yeah, I'd say I'm playing my best ball I have so far. I think there's a lot left still, a lot left on the table, and I'm ready to keep going throughout the season, man. We're only halfway through, so we got a lot of football left.
And I assume you're trying to put yourself in position to get to that next level. Do you feel pretty good about how you've set yourself up so far?
Yeah, I mean, I feel pretty good. I think the fullback stuff really helps, and I'm just trying to accept that role as much as possible and grow in it, and then just playing my best wherever they put me on the field to help the team win, and then set myself up as best as possible.
I wouldn't mind seeing you get a Coletto Wildcat snap. I mean, have you
Man, I don't know if we're there yet, man. I don't know if we're there yet. He's a different animal. You know, he came in as a quarterback, and you know he's Jack Coletto. So
Yeah. When you think about, I don't know, an NFL football fullback or a fullback through the years, who would you say is your guy? Maybe your favorite guy or someone that sticks with you?
I like watching.
Yeah.
I probably my dad has a few plays I liked watching. You know, he laid the wood on a few people back in his day.
Yeah.
And then I'd say kind of like Patrick Ricard. He's kind of a Baltimore guy. He was a former D lineman turned fullback. So kind of guys like that.
And you think at the next level it could be either or for you? I mean, this is just kind of giving you versatility and expanding your options.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see. Just going with whatever God blesses, and then just gonna walk into that.